Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the seventh, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Making his way to the plate, David Dahl, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Luplow. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Murphy at second with 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Luplow. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead it 16-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So with 1 gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th innings. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 0-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. At third, Arenado. Cody Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So stepping in, Jordan Luplow. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. The count now at 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockies are out in front 16-0. Now in the box, Tony Walters. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The catcher, Tony Walters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's popped up. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping up now, Kyle Freeland. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Walters gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Nobody out, runner on first. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he popped him up. Luplow ranging forward. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So striding in, Trevor Story. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a base hit on the line. And he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, David Dahl. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nolan Arenado. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 17-0. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Striding in, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Walters is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Clifford.
Juan Reyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Juanil Reyes.
In there, 0-1. The 0-1. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this